Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
You too.
So, how'd the cataract surgery go yesterday?
Went pretty well.
Okay. And you already had, we talked last time, you already had the surgery done on one eye in the past.
Yes.
And you had insurance then?
Yes, my parents' insurance ended right after I had the surgery.
So that's why we couldn't do the second one, because you were on their policy and you were too old.
Yes, I was too old. I turned 23.
Okay. And you're working now?
Yeah.
But no insurance?
No insurance.
Okay. So couldn't afford it either, I guess, at this
No,
point.
probably not. I never got the figures of how much it would actually cost, though.
Okay. So we took care of you yesterday, so you're a new woman.
Yep.
Okay. You have a good Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
How you feeling today?
Feeling just fine.
Okay. What's your name?
Opri Kano Kanlas.
Okay. And we did cataract surgery on you yesterday as part of Vision Harvest.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And why didn't you have the surgery done before?
Well, I just didn't have the means
Okay.
for that.
And you came to this country a few years ago? And,
About 3 years ago.
and tell me what's going on.
Well, we've been here for 3 years under the sheltering of my daughter. And to be able to help out, my wife and I are doing a little bit of part-time job 2-3 times a week, just for us to be able to buy our medications that we need.
But you can't afford health care.
We cannot afford health care. That's why we registered with the Newark Beth Israel Medical Center and the University Medical Center as well.
Right.
And I've been under their care for my eye, cataract and glaucoma for over 1 year already.
Right.
The advice is that, well, they cannot do the surgery because it's not serious yet.
Right.
So every now and then, I am given medication, which are the eye drops.
Well, I'll say that was a big cataract, so I disagree. I'm glad we were able to get it out for you yesterday.
So that's why you are heaven sent. When my daughter saw the ad on Fox 5 News that you are going to undertake this, and immediately she wrote it down and said that if we will be willing, of course, I said, we should be doing it right away, because I'm not experiencing any improvement on my eyes.
Sure.
In spite of the fact that I've been under their care for over a year. So here we are. Thank goodness you are a manna from heaven for us.
Thank you. That's so nice of you.
And our congratulations and thank.
Okay, and you have a good Thanksgiving this year. And
Thank you
send
very
my best
much.
to your family.
Thank you very much.
Happy Thanksgiving to you today.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
So we're just talking in the other room that you had some cataracts. Why didn't you have them taken out before?
It was too expensive for me and I had no job.
Okay.
So when I seen this on TV, I called.
Okay. But you said you had cataracts, and at one point you did have some insurance when you were working.
Yes, I did have insurance, but the guy that was going to do the cataract surgery wanted $1,000 up front, so I couldn't afford it, so I just never had my cataracts taken off.
And then you stopped working.
Yes, I got laid off from my job and I had no insurance after that.
Okay. So I'm glad we were to take care of you.
Yes, it was great. I'm glad I came.
Okay. And you have a very nice holiday.
And the same to you.
And we'll see you next week.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Go. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
What's your name?
John E. DeCamp.
Okay, John. So we did our cataract surgery
Oh, yeah.
yesterday. Where'd you come up from?
Browns Mills, New Jersey, right on the outside of McGuire Air Force Base, Fort Dix.
How long's that from here about?
An hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
If you drive normal speed, but I'm a slow driver, so.
Okay. And why didn't you have your cataract taken out sooner?
Well, I couldn't pass my DOT physical, and I got put on unemployment, laid off, and told I couldn't come back to work until I could. And I couldn't come back until I get the cataract out. Then they put me on unemployment, which I was just barely surviving with.
And you had no insurance?
No insurance of any kind.
Okay. So you're seeing pretty good today.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing great.
Okay, so we'll pass that DOT test now.
Oh yeah, no problem. I seen these little letters on a chart in there on one eye, so
Okay.
like I said before, if I closed my left eye, that chart in there was a blur. It was just a little gray blur up on the wall.
And now?
It's like getting another set of eyes all over again.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to you getting the job back and getting yourself back
me
on your
too.
feet. How long have you been unemployed for now?
A little over a year.
Okay, so this will make a big difference for
Oh
you.
yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Well, you have yourself a good Thanksgiving.
Oh, you too.
Okay, anybody else, anything else want to add to this?
I don't know, how do you say thank you for something you want and you couldn't afford to get, and there's somebody really cares enough to give it to you?
I'm glad we could help you. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
What's your name?
Susan Stoll.
Daniel Stoll.
Daniel, you brought your mom in to see me last week.
Yes, I did.
How come?
She needed help.
What was wrong?
She was basically blind.
She really,
Cataracts took over her life.
she really was. I mean, you had to lead her in here last week. She couldn't.
Oh, I had to leave her everywhere. She cannot leave the house by herself. And, she can do menial things by herself. She knows if she's familiar with everything. But in my house, she stayed over at my house about a month ago. They were doing work in her apartment. And she was just basically trapped on the couch.
She's pretty much locked in.
So my wife had to take off of work just to be in the house with her, just so she knows she can just lead her to the ladies' room and whatever she needed to do.
Mrs. Stahl, how come you didn't have your cataracts taken out before?
Because I don't have coverage.
Okay.
We tried in New York. We tried 3 or 4 times. We never heard.
Okay.
I work like, a minimum wage job, so we couldn't afford it.
Okay. And because of that, you couldn't afford, obviously, to have the surgery either.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We tried a couple of times. I worked as long as I could. I worked till 6 months ago.
Right. And then why'd you stop working?
Because I was going into the car and I banged my nose. And then I went home with a cab and he let me off in the wrong spot and I couldn't find my way home. And I panicked. And after that, I wouldn't, I was getting panicked. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. So what has this meant to you to have your mom have her cataract surgery?
It means everything in the world. My baby's being born next month. She'll be able to see what he looks like, hold him, take him to the park, and everything a normal person should be able to do.
Yeah. Something wrong with this healthcare system, don't you think?
Definitely. In this country, I believe with all my heart, in middle class America, you either need to be rich or need to be poor in this country. In middle class, you get nothing.
Well, I'm glad I could help you guys. I hope you have a very wonderful
You
Thanksgiving
too.
this year.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
And
it.
it's my pleasure taking care of you. And you can see now. And it's going to
Very
get
nice.
better.
I hope so. I
Absolutely.
mean, I can see you, but I can't see your face.
You are a lifesaver.
Okay.
Not yet.
Anything else?
I just want to wish you and your family the greatest Thanksgiving and appreciate your help, and you're wonderful.
And go Yankees.
Oh, definitely. I don't even need to say that. So.